Hello, students. Welcome to your English literature class. I am Mrs. Jenny Shah, your English teacher. This year, we are learning English together. We had started with chapter 1, that was Who Did Patrick's Homework? From the book Honeysuckle. It is the first chapter. This is written by Carol Moore. Okay, so now we had done up till paragraph number 5, page number 9. Come down to again page number 9. We'll continue. So up till now, we know that Patrick doesn't like to do homework, and he found a tiny man who granted him a wish. And Patrick has asked him to complete his homework for the rest of the semester. But whenever that elf sits to work, the tiny man sits to work to do the homework, he doesn't know what to do and he keeps asking for Patrick's help. So I'm just going to read the last paragraph of chapter 5 to get into the continuation of the chapter. So the elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, he would say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better, look up the word and sound it out by each letter. This was the paragraph number 5. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf shrieked. Shrieked means gave a short, high pitched cry. It's like, what are timetables? You know, like when you shout in a high pitched voice. So when it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it's a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need more books. More and more books. And you can help me read them too. So, what is happening over here? When he opened the English homework, he did not know, so he asked Patrick to find out the dictionary word meaning for it. When it came to maths, he didn't know what are timetables because elves, they don't have timetables. They've never done timetables like addition, subtraction, division, fractions. He doesn't know all this. So he's saying, you sit next to me and you guide me what to do because we don't even have human history and all this is very mysterious for me. I don't know what to do. So he starts getting angry at me. Not angry, actually, he starts getting louder and louder and say, okay, go to the library, get more books, start reading them. Okay. So over here, the word is out of luck. Out of luck is a phrase. Out of luck means he was out of luck, means he did not have luck by his side. He was not lucky. Okay. So that is called out of luck. And shrieked is, what do you mean by shrieked? Shrieked was a short, high pitched cry. As a matter of fact, every day, in every way, the little elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? He was staying up nights and had never felt so weary. He was going to school with his eyes puffed and bleary. Now, weary means very tired. Bleary means very blurry kind of a thing. So now what did happen is uh, he started Patrick started to help the elf do the homework. So every day elf would keep nagging and Patrick had to keep working. And it was so there are two words over here, nag and drag, which are also rhyming words. So nag is the one who troubles someone all the time by complaining or asking them to do something. That is nagging. um, Constantly, parents nag the children to do homework, to eat food. When you're constantly telling them to do something again and again and again and again by complaining or asking them to do something repeatedly, it becomes a nag. And drag is when something is very dull and uninteresting, it becomes drag. Like, I can't watch this lesson anymore, it's a drag. Okay. So over here, Patrick is actually helping the elf, and it's becoming very tiring for Patrick because he's staying up at nights and he's doing his schoolwork, and he's going to school with puffed eyes. Finally, the last day of school arrived, and now the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he very quietly and slyly slipped out of the back door. So now the elf has gone. Why does he go? Because he finished his promise. He stayed true to his words. The semester has come to an end. It's the last day of school, and there's going to be no more homework. So now he is going. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise, and his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. He cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, and was never rude. It was like he had developed a whole new attitude. So the elf went, Patrick went to school. It was the last day of school. So elf left the house. Over here, Patrick got all A's. That means he aced the class. He's done amazing. His classmates, all his peers, all his friends, they're all shocked and amazed. His teacher is smiling and she's praising, wow, Patrick, you've done so well in your exams. And his parents, now they are wondering what happened to Patrick because now he's a model kid. Model kid is a child who does everything perfectly. He's cleaning his room, he's doing all his chores, he's very cheerful, and he's not even rude. So it is almost like he has developed a new attitude. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man do all his homework. But I'll share a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. So that's the end to a very wonderful chapter. And just like the last line, it wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. I think this is a perfect answer to the title of the chapter, Who Did Patrick's Homework? Patrick had done it himself. But Patrick, what did Patrick think? Patrick still thinks that he made the tiny man, the elf, do all his homework. But who actually did the homework was he himself. Yes, kid is another word, which is a child. Course is the work that must be done every day, often and boring. So course can be like household chores. Like now, since we are homebound, I'm sure everybody at home has, divided duties up, and there is some core that you do. It can be, putting the garbage bag outside, or it could be, making your bed every morning, or laying the table for dinner, or probably helping mom with cooking, cutting some vegetables, or fetching some fruits. It could be any of these chores that you have to do regularly at home. They become chores like the routine work or housework that you do. Attitude means a feeling about someone or something. You should always have positive attitude. You should always think good about people and have a positive aura. All right. So with this, we have come to the end of the chapter. All the highlighted words, even if I have missed highlighting, I just realized I did not highlight slyly, kid, course, and attitude, which are the last four words on page number 10 in that column. Please write those down. uh, Out of luck was another phrase that we had learnt. Okay, next class we will be doing, we will look at the language that is used in this chapter, and later on we will look into the questions and answers. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. It's a short, sweet read, which I think you all should do once before you go to sleep. Also, just as homework, for me, while I was reading this chapter, I realized there were lots of rhyming words. So just take your pencil, read the chapter in your head, and just underline the rhyming words for me. All right? With this, children, we have come to the end of the chapter and at the end of this uh, class. Finish doing your word meanings in your notebooks. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take care, keep learning. Thank you.